All right, welcome back. I'm assuming we're gonna cut it here and just make this the next part of the episode, or the next episode.
Yeah,
but check it out. I can hit enemies 4 times now instead of 3.
Dang.
That's gonna come in clutch.
Yeah, it is. That's actually, you're doing a lot more damage, like faster.
Was I not supposed to go here? Oh wait, I am supposed to go here, but there's a no. I went the wrong way. That's the problem. I also have an ability that's going to help with boss fights. So much platforming.
Sorry, my boss is texting me.
Doesn't he know we're recording?
Apparently not.
Oh. So, Jafar is after Jasmine and this keyhole. Wait, can I do a Robin Williams impression?
I don't know. Are you sure you want to attempt this?
I kind of do. Oh man, it would be super disrespectful to Robin Williams if I got this wrong.
Yeah, probably not. Probably just make a new voice for him.
Keyhole, eh? I could swear I've heard about that somewhere before.
There you go.
Really? Where? Now, where was it? It's only been 200 years. Well, anyway, we've got to stop Jafar before it's too late.
I was trying to look up Aladdin on IMDb.
What?
And the only thing that was popping up was a 2020 movie, and I was just so confused. Alright, this is interesting. I'm just looking up random bits of trivia because I don't know anything about Aladdin.
Okay.
This says, during the course of recording the videos, Robin Williams improvised so much they had almost 16 hours of material.
Dude, okay, so do you know how much of that was cut out just because of how, like, dirty and perverted it was?
I'm sure.
It's insane.
This is... Alright, so the very next thing says that because Robin Williams ad-libbed so many of his lines, the script was rejected for a Best Adapted Screenplay Academy Award nomination.
Oh my god. Yeah, that makes sense.
I would be salty if I wrote the script and it got rejected, although...
Because Robin Williams was too funny for it to be considered real?
Yeah, like, that's dumb. Like, come on. But to be fair, his improv is so good. That's what makes it, like, it should be considered because whoever wrote the script wrote a script that was able to be improv'd on. I don't know. I've never written a script, so I don't know if that may not even make any sense. Let's see. Let's see what else we got in this trivia section of IMDb. This says the opening scene with a street merchant was completely unscripted. Yep,
they took him into a room. I know you're reading the IMDb, but I know enough about this that I want to be the one to talk about it. They took him into a room with like 200 objects underneath a tablecloth and told him to lift up the cloth and without looking at an object, pick it up and in character describe it.
Yep.
So many of them were like sexual descriptions and like weird, messed up things that they couldn't use any of it. But when he's describing the combination Julian, whatever, and French fry maker, it will not break. It broke. Like, that's because he straight up picked up the prop, described it in character, and broke it.
That's awesome. This is interesting. It says whenever Aladdin tells a lie, the big purple feather on his turban falls and covers his face.
Yep.
This is more interesting for me than it probably is for you, but it says scheduling conflicts with Star Trek The Next Generation forced Patrick Stewart to turn down the role of Jafar.
Thank God.
It says that it was his biggest regret, which is kind of interesting.
I'm fine with that. I don't think he would have been a good Jafar.
I don't really think so either, but that's interesting that he was even offered it. I'm a pretty big Star Trek Next Generation fan, so I'm glad that he was able to continue doing that.
Well, I'm glad that you're glad for that.
This says, while recording the movie, Robin Williams frequently received calls from Steven Spielberg, who at the time was recording on the Holocaust film Schindler's List. It says he would put him on speakerphone so he could tell jokes to the cast and crew to cheer them up.
Oh my god.
That's actually really depressing. I don't know if this is true, but I saw somewhere that that Steven Spielberg originally dropped out of like film school, and then Schindler's List was his project for his final when he went back. Like he went back to film school and then had an assignment.
I remember reading that. Actually.
I don't know if that's legit or not, but that if it is, that's absolutely amazing. Especially considering that like Schindler's List is something else. I mean that movie is like, holy crap. That's I don't even know how to compare or put into words what that movie is, because it's so good and so, I don't know, heavy.
So
I guess
I've never seen it, so that's gonna be one I'm gonna take your word on.
It's yeah, it's a weighty movie, if that makes sense.
Oh wait, here comes. Do I have to speak? I'm gonna try and get. Nope. Okay, I have to speak. No, I don't.
Your sights a little high, aren't you, boy? Back to your hole, street rat. I will not allow you to trouble the princess anymore.
Jasmine!
I'm so sorry, Aladdin.
Genie, help Jasmine, please.
Oh, that didn't look weird at all.
One wish left. You're making this really easy, you know?
So sorry, boy. I'm afraid your second wish has been denied.
He looks so pretentious.
I'm sorry, Al.
Just, she's dead.
And now,
Yeah,
I bid
really.
you all
She apparently
farewell.
turned into a spider.
Attack.
What? Okay, that made no sense.
he just
How did he?
just becomes ethereal. Oh man. We've been recording for an hour, so that means we only have 19 hours left of this game.
Oh wait. Oh, I had to keep hitting it.
Oh my god, the camera. This has kind of like a Zelda vibe. I think that's why I like it so much.
Yeah, this world more than.
That's kind of horrifying though, to be honest, if I'm being honest.
I'm just gonna keep using this.
There's a new game that just came out. I mean, it came out like a couple weeks ago. It's called Grounded. It's like
Yes.
Obsidian's new game. It's like a survival game where you're like, it's like a Honey I Shrunk the Kids kind of simulator.
It is a terrible game. I've already tried playing it.
It's good, but anyways, whatever. It's good, not great. But there's a certain enemy type in that game, because you're so small. The spiders are like 8 times the size of you, and it's horrifying. It's like that pot, but
Jasmine!
if that pot was like a boss every time you fought it.
To the desert! Come on, let's move!
Yeah, I would not want to.
He just
I don't know. I do want to play it. It's just. I don't know. When I say it's a terrible game, I mean it's because it's in early access and it's definitely in like the alpha phase.
I don't know. There's something about like survival games that aren't like incredibly well polished. They just never play well. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. It just like when you get into the game. I mean, to be fair, Ark and Subnautica and all those others feel the exact same way to me.
Oh,
but
yeah.
they feel so empty. They're just like devoid of any life. But that's just my personal experience with it. I can't speak for everyone. I know a lot of people really like those games, including Grounded. You know, I just had an epiphany in that last scene or whatever, that last cutscene.
Yeah.
I never realized how baggy Aladdin's pants were.
That's to hide his giant testicles. Have you ever seen the image on Reddit of like?
No, I don't want to. What?
So like, this image shows, like what's hiding underneath his pants, and the reason that they look like that Okay, you know what? I have to look it up real quick
Oh
and
God.
show you.
I'm not going to put it on the screen.
No, well, you might. I don't know.
Oh God.
You're gonna have to put it up on screen, man. At least it's blurred.
Oh man, that's something else right there.
It's to hide his massive testicles and his tiny wiener. Basically, just oh god, it's nightmarish. It's nightmare
Yep,
fuel.
that's
I hate the creativity of people.
I hate Reddit sometimes. I do like the MC Hammer pants though. I wish I had some of those.
Dude, this level is full of boss fights. What the hell?
Oh my God, camera shake.
Dude, the remote. It's like insane. The tiger head is being controlled by the heartless. Crush the power of darkness.
This is like crap, I've just forgotten everything. But the giant fish from Ocarina of Time to like go in his mouth. Are you not supposed to go in his mouth?
No.
Oh, you're actually fighting him.
Yeah.
I thought this was like the entrance to like a new area, but no, it's the actual boss fight.
Yeah.
Never mind, disregard everything I'm saying.
I'm trying not to fall off his head though.
Can you just stab him in the eye? Screw your eye. You don't need
God,
that.
no. Let me.
That's why they call him the Pirate Panther.
No! Yeah, you don't want to get in his mouth because he'll eat you.
Wow, that's terrible.
Oh, I guess I could have just gone up that way. Damn it. I'm the only one left. Donald and Goofy are useless.
They're just instantly dead. What gives, Donald and Goofy?
Maybe if I had put Aladdin in the party, I wouldn't be on my own. Oh my god!
Are we ever gonna get anyone else in the party besides Donald and Goofy?
Oh, I
Like,
could have put Aladdin in the party. I just.
but I
chose
mean,
not
like,
to.
that's only for this world, right?
That's only for this world. Yeah, no. Donald and Goofy are your constant companions, and you might get someone from other worlds to join you when you're in their world.
Oh man, that's.
Dear
that's
God!
rough. Hey.
Got more HP. That's good. At least. I'm still. Oh no, Goofy's back.
It was like he was back and then he just instantly died, and you just heard him
of a
screaming in the
bitch.
corner.
Can you tell that I hate the bosses of the first game?
I don't blame you.
God damn it! Let me up on your eye, sir. Fuck you, you asshole.
It's been a long time since I've seen this movie.
There's probably a reason for that. Just stop!
I haven't really seen any Disney movies in a long time, to be honest. Not since I was cramming them inside the VCR.
You aren't subscribed to Disney Plus and just
I am, but
wasting
I
all
mean,
your time on there.
no. I mean, I'm
What the
subscribed.
hell?
I have Disney Plus, but I haven't watched anything like Disney made on there. I guess everything on there is Disney made. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I've watched Star Wars, obviously. And
But
I've
not
watched.
The Last Jedi, right?
Do what?
Not The Last Jedi, right?
I watched it once.
I hate it.
And then I watched, obviously, The Mandalorian. And then I watched... I don't even know. Hey, it is like a new area. How about that?
Yeah. Now we're actually inside of the treasure trove. It looks nothing like this in the movie. Obviously.
I don't have that much beef with The Last Jedi just because my beef lies with the second movie. Or, I'm sorry, with, wait, what? What am I even... I just had another stroke. I'm pretty salty about The Last Jedi, not gonna lie. It's the Rise of Skywalker. I don't have as much beef with it just because The Last Jedi was so bad.
Dude,
But
I stand by my opinion is that The Last Jedi completely destroyed and retconned any story that was being set up within The Force Awakens. Rian Johnson
Yeah.
ruined what could have been a great trilogy.
There are some things that I like though. It's not all bad. It's just parts of it are bad, and the parts that are bad are so bad that they ruin the movie following it. Like, and I think even if you're a fan of that movie, like the fact that there are parts of Star Wars that are now ruined because of it is a little bit, it's more objective than anything, because J.J. Abrams just straight up like retconned like half of Rian Johnson's mistakes.
Instead of embracing them and
then Rose, freaking Rose Tico is just sidelined in the first like 5 minutes, which
thank God she sucked.
I think is hilarious. There's actually there's a YouTube channel that you can go look up. I'm trying to remember what it's called, but it's this guy who just walks into like, occasionally he'll just go into like Walmart, Target, and I don't know, whatever other places sell like action figures, and he'll just show that like all of the Last Jedi stuff is still on the shelf like this many years later, and he has like this segment where he takes all of the Rose Ticos and he stacks them up, and he sees how tall of a Rose Tico tower he can make. And it's so funny. Nobody is buying Rose Tico's action figure, which I think is hilarious.
It's because nobody liked her.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I think it's brought new people into the Star Wars kind of like ecosystem, and for that I appreciate it. But other than that, as a longtime Star Wars connoisseur, I'm not a fan. I don't like hate anybody that likes it. I mean, if you like it, that's totally cool.
You're just wrong. No, my beef with The Last Jedi is that The Force Awakens, it really did set up a lot for the new trilogy.
It was a really good setup.
And,
it played it
like,
safe, but it was perfect.
More than half of
No, not
that,
perfect.
more than half of what was like created was thrown out of the window in order to make just a new vision that Rian Johnson. That's the first mistake that they made, was instead of waiting for J.J. Abrams to be available again to direct the second movie, they hired someone else because he was unavailable when they wanted.
Yeah. You have to have a person with the central vision that people can get behind, because like
Not Kathleen Kennedy.
yeah, exactly. Oh god, because I'm having a heart attack over here. I'm sorry. Because like for instance, the original trilogy, of course you've got like those movies were all directed by different people. But with Irvin Kershner being arguably the best out of all of them. But
They at least had George Lucas.
Yeah, they
to,
were all
like
like united.
guide them in the right direction.
Yeah, they were united under like a singular vision of like, this is the way that it's going, and it's gonna deviate a little bit, but I mean for the most part this is like how it's gonna be. And I feel like The Force Awakens started strong with a vision like that, and then just so quickly deviated from it for the sake of like cheap thrills and subverting your expectations.
And
which
let's face it, the PC all-inclusivity that, like, Star Wars was already doing anyway. It didn't need it.
It was
like,
already
forced
all-inclusive.
into- It didn't need to be forced into it.
yeah, it was already inclusive. I mean, what is the first movie? I mean, you've got Leia, who's like this incredible, like, I mean, she's a female character. She's one of the main leads. She's got like this attitude about her. She's smart and kind of like cocky. You've got Lando. I mean, there's no reason to just force it in. It was already there and it was already natural. I don't understand it. Whatever. I'm just one man. What do I know?
Well, apparently we know less than the people who really hate those movies.
Yeah. You don't go see a Star Wars movie to have your expectations subverted.
You go to watch laser swords and blasters. That's
Get out of here
all-
with that laser sword. Yeah, you go to watch the people that you like. Like, you go to watch Luke, Leia, and Han, all three of them on screen together, and I guess Chewbacca if you want to count like the dog of the group. But it's, I mean, you know, you go to watch the like three friends. And what sucks is we never got to see the three of them together on screen.
Nope.
Ever. Whatever. I could launch straight from that into another discussion on The Last of Us Part 2, and how it tried to subvert expectations, which I think it did poorly. But I think it did so in a narrative way that was better than The Last Jedi. So, there's that. For what that's worth. Oh my god, that guy just came at you out of nowhere.
Dude, it's like he was playing Sonic the Hedgehog.
He just came out swinging. The lamp chamber.
Oh. No, I'm not trying to get there yet. Oh, look, Goofy's... Or Donald. Donald's actually doing something for once. Doing his job, keeping me healthy.
Look at that chest up there. I see it glistening.
We went from hating on The Last Jedi to just, oh, look, the game's pretty.
I know.
Star Wars tangent mostly over. I will say, because of how garbage this last trilogy was, and I still liked Rise of Skywalker way more than I liked
Rise of
The Last
Skywalker's
Jedi.
not a good film, but I agree with you. I like it more than The Last Jedi.
Yeah. But what was I saying? Yeah. So the one thing that this trilogy gave us, and I was already a huge fan of the prequel trilogy anyway, but it made everybody else appreciate the prequel trilogy even more.
Oh, yeah. I understand. Yeah.
As disjointed and broken up as, how am I supposed to get this?
Like those memes that are like the perhaps I was too hard on you.
Yeah.
The Thanos thing, yeah. Yep. I was already a fan of the prequels as well, but the kind of just over the top nature of the last of the sequels was just, I don't even know what it's called anymore. What is it? No, that's the second one.
The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, I can't even get the name straight in my head because they're just
It was a
out of
super
control.
disjointed movie too. Like nothing
Yeah.
really tracked moment to moment.
There was too much. There was just too much. Like I like the like things that I like in the sequel trilogy. I like, and again, this is just me, but I like seeing the super rich that we saw that like sell weapons to both sides. That's cool. I don't think it should have been in. Maybe that. I think maybe that's something you save for like a TV series like Mandalorian or something. But I think that's cool. I also like that there's other ex-stormtroopers that was
Yeah.
in the, what is it called? I've already forgotten again. The
Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker. I think that's cool. I think the ruins of the Death Star, which make no sense whatsoever, is kind of neat. But
I mean,
it's just too much.
so-
It's just too much.
No, okay, I will say that part probably made a little more sense because the ruins of the Death Star, like, you have to remember in Return of the Jedi, they were on the forest moon of Endor. It was just a moon. So the planet that you see, like, the Death Star ruins on is the planet that Endor,
Yeah.
the forest moon was, like, you know, rotating around.
I mean, but like I don't know. It doesn't seem like it, when they show it, it's like full on like ruins, like full.
Well, yeah, because it
pieces
blew
of
up and then like parts of it rained down onto the planet.
I know, but wouldn't you expect that to be like there'd be no structure left whatsoever? It would just be metal scrap everywhere.
I mean, you do know how like that kind of stuff.
I know it would just kind of like
It doesn't
crash.
just vaporize. There's pieces that survive any crash or explosion.
I know.
So as
but
big as the Death Star was, it's realistic that what?
that a solid chunk of it would still be intact and
Yeah.
just like cratered into the. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that. It blended in perfectly.
Oh, nice.